Would I pay market value for a property? I think it depends on what my purpose is. If I am an investor looking to flip real estate and looking to flip that property, no, I do not want to pay market value for that property. I mean, my mission would be to try to get it as big of a discount as possible, so that, you know, when I go to flip the property, I have as good amount of margin as possible. But that's not for most people. For most people, they're buying for their primary home. Would I pay market value in that scenario? And the answer is I would. I would suggest to also pay market value if you had to. I mean, naturally, the goal is to get the best discount on a property as you can, to not pay market value. But at the end of the day, in most case scenarios, you can't get 20, 30, 40% off market value. And so if you're buying for your primary, and let's say there's a good amount of interest in the market for that type of property, I would recommend paying market value if this is a long-term purchase. If you foresee yourself keeping the property for 5-7 years or greater, yes, go ahead and pay market value, because 95% of people are. You're not an investor. This is for your primary resident. Paying market value is still 1,000 times better than renting if you were renting. But long-term history has shown that real estate has gone up every single time long-term, especially over 10, 20, 30 years. And so if you're buying for the long-term, you can almost assure that buying at market value is going to be okay. And yes, that means today, where market value is still, probably just about the highest we've ever seen, I would still say, even today, just 6 months ago, I paid roughly market value for a property because I know I'm going to stay in the property or keep it more than 7 years. And it's going to provide wealth for me one day in the future, with all the benefits that owning real estate has. So yes, I would definitely pay market value for a property in today's market.